The Florida Development Finance Corporation meeting today is a very, very important meeting. And it's important because people there have to make a decision as to whether or not they're going to approve these private activity bonds. And frankly speaking, I think it makes no sense. There are no private railways, no passenger service in the United States today that makes any money. And why would we suddenly in Florida, where our population is certainly less dense than New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Washington, why would we want to take on that sort of that burden?
I'm Valerie Morton, and I'm going to the meeting this morning to show the gentleman these pictures. There are 3 bridges. They're all 90 years old. Does this bridge look like it's going to go up and down 70 times a day? This is an accident waiting to happen. Is it going to be a passenger train? Is it going to be a chemical dump? Is it going to be, we don't know what's in these train cars, but it's going to go into the intercoastal, which goes all up and down the East Coast.
They have not touched upon the need for positive train control. This is the automatic system that controls the speed of trains throughout the entire program to avoid the type of crashes that killed so many people in Philadelphia just this last year.
Those of us here in Martin County are very concerned about the risk factors associated with this planned train. I don't know if you realize it or not, but when 32 trains pass through 340 at-grade crossings, that's 10,880 times a day. Can you imagine all the things that can go wrong? And what really can go wrong is the poor people who are sick, poor people who need an ambulance and who are on the other side of the road. When the ambulance comes to that crossing and you say, well, is it going to happen? Well, think about it. 10,880 times a day. You know the people who are going to be impacted by this the most? The people in Broward, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach counties. When you think about it, there's 5.5 million people living down there. And think about it, 10,800 times a day. That's almost 4 million opportunities in a year for something to go wrong.